you should be offering is true flexibility in the workplace, right? As soon as you are flexible in the workplace, you make it easier for someone to manage their physical disability or their chronic illness. Or, they've found that people that have got mental health conditions like depression, for example, Beyond Blue did a major report and found that if you gave people just 2 extra days a month to manage their mental health condition better without having to certify that it's, holiday work or it's sick leave or whatever, then the productivity levels went right up, right? Because you're not asking intrusive questions and all the rest of it. So if we have a focus on the work product rather than presenteeism, that changes the game enormously because people can manage physical and mental health, right? If you're working with people and you're allowing for compassion, you open the door for disclosure. It's these sorts of things. Like we think, oh no, I'm going to have to spend $100 million on building a website and architecture and all of these sorts of things. You can actually start with these sorts of principles right off the bat without even knowing anything about inclusion or accessibility. And what the funny thing is, if you start introducing accessibility and inclusion principles into your business, it actually makes it easier for everyone else. There's an analogy that people use. You add a ramp to a building, 70% of the people will walk up that ramp. It's not just the 4% of Australians that are in wheelchairs, right? It's the same thing with the other softer side, the intangible side of inclusion and accessibility as well. Once you start actually thinking of workplace flexibility for people that are managing chronic illness, physical disability or mental health, you of course help parents. You of course help people that are in the sandwich generation who are looking after their grandparents at the same time as their kids. You help out people that are living in regional Australia in different time zones. So it's about sort of looking at it from those 4 pillars and thinking about how can we actually have a strategy that promotes well-being on a true level that actually helps with the inclusion and the accessibility